Hey, it's Phila, and you're watching Phila TV, the ultimate YouTube channel. I'm the cinematographer, just a dude with a camera. Anyways, today I was at a local nursery down the street from my house, and I kind of worked my way around the back. You know, I was looking for like maple trees and stuff, and I kind of worked my way in the back, and I found a little secret stash of a handful of trees, and I got lucky, and I picked up this Hime Shojo. You could tell it's been here forever. It had a hanging tag from the nursery, but it crumbled. It was plastic and it crumbled, showing it's been there for years. It's got great ramification on this, and it's a really nice looking graft. And I'm guessing it's pretty good, pretty old. And it's been sitting in the sun the whole time, which is pretty amazing that it looks this good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to defoliate this and give it a nice good chance for it to leaf out this summer. And we'll be back to show you how we did that. All right, here's a little closer look. When I meant how good it looks, I meant this thing looks far from good, but good from far, you know? So anyways, the ramification on this, I mean, you can see that it's just been sitting there trying to grow and burning its leaves off. And it hasn't got too far. And it's been tied to this stick for quite some time. There's not a lot of dead growth on it. I mean, it's been doing really well. And to believe that I paid $24.99. I'm pretty excited. So I want to get a little bit of footage on this before I start, taking it apart. First thing I'm going to do is take the stick out of it and let it, relax itself. I gave it some water. There's a lot of ants living in it. So immediately I think I'm going to get it out and get it into another pot where it has a little better room to move. And then I'm going to start trimming some of this off, but I wish I could zoom in better on that. But all right, well, let's get these leaves off and take a better look at it. This is a pretty simple job, just a matter of, snipping the leaves off one at a time. It's very tedious, and there's no real easy way to do it. I guess you could just do like this poor guy has been over the years. It's just set out in extreme hot Southern California sun next to the freeway, and it just kept trying to grow leaves, and then they would fry. Try and grow another one, it would fry. So you get all this great ramification going in here. So when this thing does sit in the shade for a little while and has a chance to leaf out again, I think it's really going to explode with color. So here we are, August 4th, 2020, at about 5:30 p.m. And I am going to continue to de-leaf this entire tree. Because as you know, these things will have a growth spurt in midsummer. So here we are in midsummer. And as with my other videos, I did a lot of other defoliating. I guess this is the time of year. I guess also the trick is to keep it out of this blazing hot sun so these little buds don't fry. So kind of find a nice semi-shady spot. Get some nice morning sun and a chance to recover in the afternoon. And you don't have to worry about cutting these stems all the way down, because these dry out really quick. Like I just did a blood good the other day, and I walked out there today, and those little stubs you see, you just touch them and they fall right off, and there's already a nice pink bud underneath it. So the buds do grow and push the old stems out of the way. So if the leaf's dried out, there's going to be a new replacement right behind it real soon. But in this one, with so much ramification, and I don't know if you guys know, but the ramification is right here where you see these little tiny things that just real dense buds. It's going to throw up a whole bunch of leaves. And so this plant is, I mean, this tree is never going to grow, you know, to a large size because it's had its growth stumped throughout its whole life. Which I guess that's great because, I mean, I love dwarf trees, and the whole idea is to try and make your tree, when you have a dwarf tree, look like an adult, but be tiny, and that's what we got here. Okay, here's a better shot with hardly any leaves on it. And as you can see, look at this ramification right there. Okay, you can see how dense this is. It's got a lot of those real fine branches. There we go. So you can see, get an idea how old this is. Look how dense that's going to leaf out. It's even got a hollow where it looked like it might have had a branch growing at one time that broke off over the years. In fact, it's got two of them, and this is where it was sitting against the fence, so that side just didn't make it. You can see these little tiny brand new leaves that are coming out, but then they fry and they burn up immediately. So I got still just going to get every single leaf off of this, and then I'm going to go through and really refine the trim on it. And then I've already transplanted and given it some soil. And I can't wait for this to leaf out. Okay, here's one last look at the Hime Shojo that I rescued from my local nursery, and I found it back behind the shed next to the freeway. The poor guy. So I brought it home, defoliated it, and now you can see some of the ramification we got going on here. And then way up at the top. So this is just under 36 inches. And it's going to leaf out nicely. All right, so I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell for updates on this tree, and as soon as it leaves out, we will be giving you an update on that. So thanks for watching Phila TV, and talk to you soon. Ciao.